My name is Matthew Kaplan, and I came down here from Chicago to see the Gabfest.
Yeah, do you watch Gabfest regularly?
Listen to it?
You listen?
Yeah,
well, yeah, I mean, listen to it, sorry.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I listen to it, try to listen to it every week.
So which parts of the event tonight stuck out to you the most?
I think I enjoy most of the political discussions. So the first segment when they were discussing the national presidential election was pretty salient, and I wasn't quite so interested in the Iran part. And I don't know anything about that program about the vice president, the new program that they discussed, so that was a little less interesting to me. But I like that, and I always like the legal discussions like Emily Bazelon, when I wish they actually would have talked a little more about some Supreme Court rulings. So I guess that's, when she touched a little bit on that case about the hard drive, and then the first segment when they discussed the presidential election.
Very good. Okay, do you agree with them that like the presidential race is kind of in a stalemate, that both of the candidates are kind of...
I don't agree with them that the presidential race is in a stalemate, and I'm not even sure I wasn't convinced that they felt that way, frankly. I think, but then I'm, a basically liberal Democrat, and I kind of see the world with those glasses. And I find it hard to believe, that it's as close as the polls have it. I think the incumbent president is going to be a lot harder to beat than they were making it out.
So do you listen to any other podcasts regularly?
Yeah, I listen to quite a few. I like, besides those guys, there's one that comes out of KCRW called Left, Right, and Center. It's a half-hour program. It's a radio show, but they podcast it. And then there's also... they're specifically a podcast, so they're maybe a little different than radio shows that get podcasted. I don't know if you want to make that distinction or not. But I like, there's a woman, Diane Rehm, who broadcasts out of Washington, and she has a weekly wrap-up show on Fridays that I think is a phenomenal show that I've always listened to on podcasts. And The New Yorker has a podcast also that I pick up. So it's something I've been doing a lot over the last few years.